Do you enjoy visiting theme parks? I've rarely been to one myself.
Not really. I know they're supposed to be fun and all, but, you know, the crowds.
Panther, we have matching tails!
Mine's fake, though. But it's cute, so I don't mind.
Man, I had this horrible dream last night. Can't remember a thing about it, though.
What the... At least try to remember something about your stupid dream before you bring it up.
Let me know if you ever get a tear in your clothing. I'm good at sewing, so I can most likely fix it.
Aw, sweet! I don't know why, but my sleeves keep ending up all frayed.
I may know Aikido, but I'm a total beginner when it comes to using my fists.
Well, I guess you'll just have to improvise and use what you already know.
Whenever I travel, I always end up buying some sort of good luck charm.
Ooh, a collector, eh? Once you start, there's no end to it.
I consider growing my own bean sprouts, but it seems to be more expensive than buying them grown.
Why are you even bothering with that? Just stop being so cheap with your food. The shadows here behave differently from the ones in the palaces, don't they?
Well, no one gives them orders, so it appears they just wander around. Joker's so acrobatic, he's really got the hang of that grappling hook.
So you can see why I scouted him as well. I'm expecting pretty big things from him.
I always thought darts looked easy. Just aim for the board, you know, but it's way harder than that.
Well, I'm able to hit the board, but it's surprisingly tough to stick them where you want. Recently, I've been finding rare delicacies rather enticing.
You know, just 'cause it's rare doesn't mean it's good, right? Don't say I didn't warn you is all.
You know, I've never actually been in a car before. Is it anything like I am now?
Everything here is spot on. Even the color scheme of the interior is tastefully accurate.
It's too bad gymnastics competitions aren't on TV more often.
Yeah, same for running. They only show the international shit.
Is Shujin Academy the only thing in Aoyama?
No, but I don't think there's much that would interest you there.
If you could shoot grappling hooks from your hands, you'd probably be able to get around just using those.
I saw something like that in a movie once, but that sounds more like a robot ninja than a phantom thief. So... Yo, does this outfit really make me look like I'm part of some biker gang?
I admit I think people would panic if they saw someone walking down the street dressed like you are.
I've been sleeping really well since I started getting all this exercise.
The Phantom Thief workout. Well, that's certainly a unique approach.
I'm in top shape today. Let's keep going.
All right. Joker, floor it.
I've been working on my grades because I still want to attend college, despite being a phantom thief. I'm sure you'll do just fine. I need to stay on my game so I don't get left behind everyone else.
You know, I've thought about working out and fighting alongside you guys.
Well, I'll work out with you, whether you want to fight with us or not.
I couldn't fall asleep at all last night. I just laid there with my eyes open.
Huh, I never would have guessed. You must be more stressed out than I thought.
Sure, the internet's convenient, but it's not like it can do everything. Don't overestimate its capabilities.
You're able to do an amazing variety of things with it, though. To be honest, I'm jealous of your talent.
Every once in a while, I have a dream where I get chased by a shadow.
If you dreamed of me too, I'd go teach that shadow a lesson. Joker looks so cool when he uses that grappling hook.
Quite. In fact, it's no exaggeration to say he's elevated it to an art form. India ink isn't my specialty, but I've been experimenting with it in some recent work, just for fun.
I don't really know what India ink is, but it sounds pretty boring to me.
Let me know if you ever get a tear in your clothing. I'm good at sewing, so I can most likely fix it.
Thank you. I only wear clothes I am particular to, and I've been anxious about not having any spares.
If you're looking for a way to train both your mind and your body, I highly recommend bouldering.
I've heard you don't actually need to be that strong to boulder. Maybe I should give it a shot.
I'm quite curious about Mona's Western-style sword.
And I'm interested in your katana, especially how sharp it is.
I know it's not very healthy, but I do enjoy eating ramen from time to time.
Same here. I totally crave heavy stuff like that sometimes.
Ha! Guess what? I'm making a game called Hungry Hungry Mona. Hey, I don't eat that much. I'm willing to bet Joker's skilled enough to use throwing knives.
He'd need a whole bunch of knives if he was gonna start throwing them around in a fight.
The other day I went into the mountains to gather vegetables so I could cut back on food expenses.
Well, you get an A for effort, but wouldn't it be easier to find a discount market somewhere?
Do you enjoy visiting theme parks? I've rarely been to one myself.
Aw, what a waste! You gotta go while you still get the high schooler discount.
This MMO I'm hooked on is really cool. Do you want to play with me? Oh, it's in English though.
I can only read Japanese.
Mona, what exactly do you have in those pouches?
Since this is Mona we're talking about, my guess would be infiltration tools?
The tracks just keep going. I'd wager this runs longer than the real subway.
There is something artistic about the idea of a never-ending train track, though.
I've been sleeping really well since I started getting all this exercise.
The second I reach my room, I'm out like a light, and I stay that way till morning, at least.
Yo, the way he jumps behind shadows is so sick!
Quite. In fact, I believe that will be the subject of my next painting.
The bakery had a sale yesterday, and I ended up buying everything they had.
Buying whatever you like, as much of it as you please. What a delightful use of one's funds.
This Phantom Thief stuff feels real as hell whenever he's flying around with that grappling hook.
You'll see how real it is when your mouse makes him slip up. This isn't about being a show-off anyway. Last night I dreamt the Phantom Thieves were kicking some serious butt. Let's bring that dream to life.
Whoa, cats can dream? That's kind of weird if you think about it.
It's been so cold lately. I have to be especially careful not to get sick.
Whether it's for sports or studies, your health's important. Make sure you're staying warm at night.
I like Yonginjaya. It's a great place for a stroll.
Yeah, Yonginjaya's really popular. There are a whole bunch of trendy shops there.
Skull, you're not gonna land any hits by just waving your weapon around as hard as you can.
Hey, if I can't hit him hard, I don't feel like I'm hitting him at all.
Once I've graduated, I'm going to buy a motorcycle and go on a road trip.
That sounds like so much fun! Maybe I should get my license too.
I used to play a whole lot of fighting games, but I haven't touched any of them for a while now.
Then here comes a new challenger. Loser has to buy the winner a drink.
If you're having trouble getting yourself to relax, I recommend herbal tea.
Do you know which tea goes best with curry? I bet Sojiro would love to find that out.
I was talking to my overseas friend the other day. Her straightforward attitude was really refreshing.
Being clear with one's opinion on matters isn't all bad. In fact, I quite appreciate it myself.
Are you all keeping up at school? I know being a Phantom Thief is important, but so are your grades.
Oh, I'm fine. If we're talking about English and gym.
I dreamt that the vegetables I've been growing all died. I was so sad.
I wonder what led to a dream like that. If something's worrying you, you can come talk to me anytime.
Yo, is it just me, or is falling asleep getting tougher every night? At this point, I'm out of ideas of what to do.
If something is keeping you awake at night, you can always come talk to me. I'm happy to lend an ear.
You know, before this, I never considered using an axe for anything other than chopping firewood.
When I'm fighting, I try to envision the sword fights I've seen in films. It's fun to walk around and inspect different temples and shrines. The architecture is always impressive.
Being in a holy place always makes me keep my head down and walk straight ahead.
It's a bit cramped in here with this many people.
Being packed in here like this actually helps me calm down, although it is hard to navigate.
Joker looks so cool when he uses that grappling hook.
Hell yeah, he does! That's the head of the Phantom Thieves for you.
The bakery had a sale yesterday, and I ended up buying everything they had.
Everything? Wait, how many cakes even is that? Man, you're giving me a stomachache just talking about it.
Even lately, I sometimes dream about doing Phantom Thief things with Mona.
Those were tough times for sure, but it was still a lot of fun running with you.
Guess what? I'm making a game called Hungry Hungry Mona.
Sounds fun. I want to play when you're done.
So, cats love to chase mice, right? I don't get it. Where's the fun in that?
You mean you don't ever get the urge to chase them? Maybe you really aren't a cat. I was talking to Shiho on the phone, and before I knew it, 3 whole hours had passed.
3 hours? Are you some kind of professional conversationalist? 3 minutes is too long for me.